The challenge that we continually face is that our form of government asks people to make choices about who they want in various positions. And that's a good thing. It also means that it's very difficult to set long-term strategy. And the bottom line is that the more vitriolic our politics gets in this country, the further away we get from long-term visioning. We are at a moment in time where without that long-term vantage point and the wherewithal to stick to it, we become globally less competitive. It also creates a strategic vulnerability when it comes to diplomatic, militaristic, and and other avenues. So the solution to that is either erecting a national office of strategic foresight, which I've suggested and written a paper on, and someday maybe our government will adopt it. Or to figure out a way to do some of this long-term planning, because investors are, every investor, every big firm is looking at this space. Many are already invested in this space. We're sort of at the building the foundations stage versus the end consumer product stage. We have a very haphazard approach in the United States, and just like our government really wasn't thinking through the long-term trajectory of artificial intelligence until very recently. The same is very true when it comes to this space. However, that is not the case in China, where both AI and synbio and biotech, and also biotech related industries, are part of their 14th five-year plan. It's part of their strategic roadmap, part of their sovereign wealth fund, is dedicated to this space. We do not see the same, we see similarities in places like Singapore, which is already pushed through regulatory approval to allow synthetic meat. So this is cellular-based meat products versus plant-based meat products to go on sale. We're seeing movement outside of the US. So this is bad for a couple of reasons. One, this is an area that involves life. So it involves cells and to some degree stem cells. So when we have administrative changes and we have, people who are maybe leaning more to the right in power, that completely upends policy. It also changes funding. I mean, it completely collapses the existing roadmap for how this stuff develops. And this is coming at a really challenging time because there are things that are happening. We also have some needs, and we're also just falling behind everybody else.